Thank you very much, guys. This is Joe with your interview translation. Last one of 2017 for LCK. We're here with Samsung Galaxy, who had to play multiple games to get to this point. And they do defeat out KT Roaster in the end, 3-0. To secure their last and third spot in the World Championship. So we're going to be talking with the players to see how they feel about securing that last spot. A lot of fans are cheering the organization name. How do you feel? It just seemed like you guys were a little bit surprised when you made it to World, but this time you guys seem a little more composed about this entire result. And we thought that, you know, a lot of people were on the complications of whether your power level on the individual level was at par compared to last year's performances. But how do you feel? Yeah, I think our entire team was really focused on just working hard and putting our efforts in, you know, day in and day out, and I think that really just paid off in the end. Did you ever feel at one point during the series that you guys got the win? Yeah, we thought that ever since our third inhibitor came back up, that became that point where we had an even ground with KT and we were able to come back at the end. And of course, the preparation to getting up here should have been a difficulty for you guys. Yeah, I feel like, you know, getting this far and having to beat so many teams to get here, we had nothing to lose, and we just had a really good positive mindset heading into the series. And Cuvée, you were really the tank, taking it and soaking up all the damage from your opposition. I did not want to play the carry positions at one point. And I think, you know, it just wasn't me, and our entire team was all about soaking up damage, so, you know, it was sharing the part, and we did a good job with that. And let's move on to Ambition for the next part. And it just seemed like in this qualifiers that you showed out, not just in this series, but the previous series, you showed the most outstanding performances helping your team get to this point. And it just seemed like that experience really showed through this series in particular. First of all, I feel really happy to be in this position. And I think I'm actually happier than getting to World Championship Finals last year. And I think with so much pressure on the line here, and we had so much that we had to overcome, and being able to overcome that in actual form made us feel really good. A lot of people did compliment on your plays that you showed throughout this qualifiers. Usually, you know, when I do feel pressure, I kind of fall under that pressure, but when I feel like I have nothing to lose, and if I lose, I just lose, and we just kind of go with that mindset, I sometimes do play better. And I think that the overall positive mindset that our entire team had really contributed to how I actually performed during the games. So I really owe it to my teammates and just all the team mentality that we have been controlling together as a team, and that really allowed us to get all the wins that we should have. Well, today you had very significant moments during today's series. Yeah, I felt like, you know, in certain situations I wasn't the key player and I wasn't the main character to change the outcome of the game, so I always relied on my teammates, and my teammates did just a really great job. And I know that Ambition does a lot of shot calling, but does that help you? I think, you know, Ambition, he already knows the clear outcome of what is supposed to be done during the game, and that just really helps us out. And last year we saw the most tears coming out from you, Core JJ, in last year's part of the League of Legends. Yeah, I think this qualifier really shows us that it wasn't an easy win for any of these series, and today's series it wasn't an easy 3-0 victory. But I feel like, you know, that we went to World Championships last year, repeating that performance again, it does feel very different. It just seemed like you were having the little tears about Ruler as soon as you won. Yeah, I felt like I was gonna cry if I did win out today's series, but the tears don't fall out as I really wanted to. And it just seemed like as soon as the coaching staff came in, he was reaching towards you and telling you something. I don't really remember in exact, but the most important part probably was I shouldn't have died in certain situations, and he was pointing that out for me. Of course, you know, repeating from last year, heading to World Championships again with these teammates, how do you feel? I'm so happy because all of these teammates are great, and they mean everything to me. And let's move on to Crown. Move over the mic to him. And I'm sure, Crown, you had a lot of difficulties that you did have to overcome throughout the season. And how do you feel right now? Of course, being the trustworthy mid laner for Samsung. Well, first of all, getting to this positioning, making to the actual World Championship feels great. You know, I'm so happy for just the entire team because we have succeeded and reached so much success as an organization. And a lot of people, you know, on and off the game, they always compliment on your hard work that you always show regardless of the situation. You know, I thought I worked hard enough during the summer split, but sometimes the results didn't come as I had practiced. But I think I wants to give a little appreciation to Ambition. But you know, ever since finishing up every single split, you know, I always tell my teammates and also myself to let's work harder than we are right now. But you know, sometimes when things don't go your way, but even in those times when your teammates can back you and really make you a better player, it's just a wonderful blessing that I have in this team. Let's go back to Ambition. Marriage Man is strong here. World Championship for Samsung. Any last words? Well, I would like to say first of all, but we're just in the middle of these things and we have so much progress to go. And I owe it all to my teammates who have worked extremely hard to get here, and we'll make it to World Championship Finals this time once again. And that was Samsung Galaxy picking up their last spot in the World Championship for 2017. And that will be the end of the interview for the last part of the LCK for 2017. And I'll throw it back to you guys.